On this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off, the park is open. Welcome back to another episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. I'm your host, Jimmy Martin. Welcome to the show. And with me,
Brooks Bird, back again.
and especially for this one.
Oh, this is
If you weren't on this episode, you would probably burn the place to the
I
ground.
don't think there's anyone else who'd do it. they all knew I would threaten their lives.
That's true. It's very true.
Brooks Bird with blogcritics.org and therealplace.com.
Well, on this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off, this is it. I mean, there's nothing really else going on this week because,
Only one movie.
as we record this,
It's Sunday afternoon.
Jurassic World decided to make over $500 million over the weekend, so no one's going up against it.
No.
So that's what we're going to review is Jurassic World. Let's jump into it. The story is, it's been 22 years since the park never opened, technically, because there were some issues with that one.
Some people got eaten.
A couple people.
I'm sure there
a couple
were some
lawyers.
Yeah, at least a lawyer.
Yeah. So now we jump into it. It's a park. It's Jurassic World.
Fully functioning.
Yep.
And I want to go to there.
Oh, God, yes. There's roller coasters, there's log rides, there's canoe trips, there's petting zoos. There's
Spinning egg ride.
Yeah.
That they mention.
Yeah.
It's never shown, but it's mentioned.
So the story is that Bryce Dallas Howard is an executive there. Her nephews come to visit her because, well, one of them's obsessed with dinosaurs. The other one's is a kind of a brooding teenager.
And it's Amblin, so we have to have children in peril.
That's right.
It's a Spielberg prerequisite.
And also the parents are getting divorced.
That's true.
That's a Spielberg thing too. So they come to visit. And just like they treat it like a real theme park. It's kind of fun, and they say every 3 years we need a new attraction. Well, they have one now. They've decided to start splicing DNA from dinosaurs with other dinosaurs and lizards and frogs and bears. Oh my.
And cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish. And so basically what they've come up with is the Indominus Rex. He's alive.
Bigger and badder with more teeth.
It is. He's in the back of the park. Picture like Disneyland and like the restricted area. Like the back of the island. That's where Indominus is.
He's like 5 miles away from the nearest attraction.
Further away is good. So one way or another, well, he gets out. I mean, it'd be boring if he didn't. So
Can't bring everybody to the Indominus Rex.
Yep. So a Navy veteran played by Chris Pratt, who actually, I describe him as a lion tamer, but with raptors.
Yeah.
A
little more serious, but that's okay.
If he had a top hat and a red coat and a whip.
And a whip. And a chair.
He needs to be Indiana Jones. I'm saying that right now. So he's got his little raptor team. And so one thing leads to another. And the whole film is just basically trying to stop Indominus Rex from tearing the place apart. Which, well, in that sense, they fail because it tears the place apart. And people run for their lives. Pterodactyls get out.
There's always ooh and ah.
Yeah.
And later there's running and there's lots of screaming.
So, that's kind of the story. I mean, it's simple enough. You don't need to get too complex. It's a dinosaur movie.
It's a Jurassic Park movie.
Exactly. So, here's the thing with me. I can take certain things to a degree. I know it's a dinosaur movie.
We were very worried about one very particular aspect.
Well, it's the taming of the raptors, which I still think is dumb as all. I mean, like I'm sitting there going, like,
And
this
it could have been.
It's so. I think it was. I think it was pretty dumb, but as I'm watching it,
stick with it.
You got to turn your brain off.
Oh yeah.
You got to turn your brain off when you're watching these things, and that's kind of what I did, and I enjoyed it more. But Chris Pratt's good. He's a great leading man hero.
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard's fantastic in it.
She really steps up.
I love it. They give her her own moments.
Halfway through the movie, she's just like, let's go.
Well, she's not. I mean, she's not always the damsel in distress, which I always love that aspect in a film. The kids are decent. They're all right. They cry.
Yeah. They have their lovey-dovey moments with each other because they're brothers.
Yeah. My biggest thing that I loved about the film, though, is how well they treated this like a real theme park.
Oh.
I mean, they take little aspects of it, and they're like, "Oh, I've got the VIP bracelet, so I can skip lines."
I weirdly called this, and I think it's just because it was at a theme park, the good version of Jaws 3.
I have this weird affinity to films that take place in theme parks. It's just weird. I don't know why. Zombieland, even Beverly Hills Cop 3. I know it sucks. Calm down. But I just find
theme park.
Weird, fun in it. I do. So this
Large crowds in peril.
Yeah, that's just what I love. And so, yeah, they treat it so well. I mean, even to the point where what I also love is they acknowledge Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's a guy...
They have to, which is good. It's not a reboot.
Yeah.
It's not a remake.
Is it Jake Johnson? Yeah, Jake Johnson from New Girl on television. He plays one of, like, the control room, computer guys. And he's wearing a Jurassic Park shirt. And they're like, that's kind of...
ever wear that shirt.
Well, he goes, it's kind of insensitive. It's a little insensitive. And he's like, I got off eBay for like $150,
Like, the mint conditions are $300.
Yeah, and like that's what's so cool about that, because you're like going, if there was a theme park out there that
That's
never
exactly
opens.
how it would be.
People would sneak in there, or somehow crap would get taken out of it, and you would sell it on
yeah.
eBay. So that's what I love about it. That aspect of it's fun. Like I said, Not the Damsel in Distress was fun. Chris Pratt's great.
Rex is
Vincent D'Onofrio shows up.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. I love Vincent D'Onofrio.
He's always good.
He's
Harry's
good.
Like,
He plays a big jerk.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for something.
Yep. And then is it Dr. Henry? Is it Wu?
B.D. Wong.
Yeah, B.D.
Dr.
Wong.
Wu
Yeah.
is back. He's the only person back.
He's the only person back. John Hammond is mentioned, so like they
And he
again.
gets this big gold statue.
Yep. I just love it though, and you know, and for people that are fans of the original one, I'm not going to ruin it. Oh yeah. But like, let's just say you go visit a place that you'll recognize, and you'll get a little giddy.
Well, it's in the trailers now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to ruin it. I won't
Yeah,
worry.
that's more fun. Let's just say that a couple of characters wind up at a very beloved spot.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, it's a good time. Again, it's really dumb. I have to emphasize.
I
that.
would never call it smart.
No, it's
but I
not.
love it to death.
I
can't help it.
It's a summer movie. It's like
Exactly.
the definition of
I've
a
seen
summer
it twice
blockbuster.
now already.
Yeah.
And let's
You
just
got
say,
back.
go see it on IMAX. That's where I just got
I need to see that on IMAX.
So good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say like, you know, I'm sitting there watching it, but what I loved even more about it, my wife was next to me, just jumping up and down, like, you
Same
know,
with me.
enjoying it, and she's literally bit her nails like to the skin.
It might even make you cry.
They didn't make me
Missy
cry.
It made my wife think about crying. I don't know if she full blown cried. But
It did make me nostalgic though.
there
I mean,
is
like,
one very small part that could tear you up.
oh.
It's sad.
Well, I'm in about like a 3.5 star range. That's where I'm at. You know, like I said, I can't stop using the word dumb, but fun. It's just dumb fun. That's all it is. Yeah.
Which is what you expect with your big summer blockbusters.
Exactly. You know, like,
Then you got me, Mr. Uber fan. This is mine, by the way.
he brought his toys along, and if you're not even noticing it, he's wearing the shirt too.
That's right.
You wore it to the screening too.
I did.
Have you taken it
I
off
wore it
since?
to go see it today. I am that guy.
you're the guy who wears
the band
shirt to the concert. I got it.
I don't care.
A friend of mine saw it and he was like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Like, you know, I thought it was way too stupid. I go, dude, you gotta stop thinking about it, because he was like trying to like really like critically look at it, and I was like,
I think
no,
I know who this is.
you gotta stop it, man. Like, you just and after I explained it a little bit, he's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I got it. And he's like, I probably need to watch it again.
on.
So again, I'll
It's
say
Dino Rampage.
I'll say 3.25 star. That's what I'll go right in the middle. It's like Star Search. So I'm at that.
As an Uber geek,
If you don't say 4 stars,
we know it'll never live up to the original, but considering The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, yeah, we're going 4.
I knew it. You brought your toy
I'm
in your
going
t-shirt.
full 4, and I got the soundtrack in my car. I mean, come on. I got all 7 Lego sets.
Of course, and the video game. Like,
Yep, and I've played in the video game all weekend.
like if you said 3 stars, you would never been on the show again. I would just be like, no.
Completely discredit myself.
There you have it. 3.25 stars, Star Search style. 4 stars from Mr. Dinosaur here. And that'll do it for this episode, because again, it's the only thing that came out this week. And I can't even imagine how much more money this thing's going to make.
I can't wait to see
But
it.
go see it, and you'll have a good time. So again, turn your brain off. You'll have more fun. See you next time.